Alright, that's a hard one. That's a hard one, because if we play Visions of Phyrexia, he might farewell it, but it's 6 mana to answer a 4-drop, so I will do it. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today a very interesting Izzet deck. One you might have seen because it's around since some time, but I like the streamlined approach. This deck exactly knows what it wants to do. It does it in an incredibly efficient way, and it is deadly. And I have to say, I have gained some respect for Cityscape Leveler, because the fact that even if it gets countered, it still removes the big creature or planewalker from the game is a big deal. And Unearth means that everything that doesn't exile it basically reshuffles the leveler for your next turn play. So incredibly strong card. Skitterbeam Battalion, like it goes without saying. This card is absolute nightmare to deal with. You basically need a sweeper. And yeah, we will have really epic games for today. I think the first one will be against MTG MALONE. That was absolutely epic show match. So guys, if you want to see some epicness in pure form, check it out. You won't be disappointed. And yeah, rest of the deck is basically artifacts and things that create power stones, and Excavation Explosion, and most of all the Thran Spider. Visions of Phyrexia is very interesting part of the deck because it gives you cardo, and if your opponent doesn't get instant enchantment removal like Invoke the Spell of Farewell, probably two biggest adversaries for the card right now in the meta, you can draw so much stuff, and after you play it you didn't use the card from the exile, blah blah blah, and you get instant power stone. So it's 4 mana instant power stone, and from the next turn onwards you get 2 cards a turn. That's pretty decent, especially we basically play all the cards that we can at instant, so you know, or at once when you draw them, so you don't really care about, you know, being forced into playing those. So this is the deck, very straightforward, but extremely raw power. Basically you can kill your opponent very quickly with this one, and with the Mightstone, Weakstone, Thran Spiders, you definitely ramp very quickly into the leveler. And with that being said, as always, don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy the big game, and you know, you want to support the channel, and let me know that, hi Sloth, that was a pretty not a bad job. And I really hope you enjoy all the games today. So have fun and see you in tomorrow. Alright, our opponent goes first. We have a decent draw. We need to draw lands, and we are against MTG MALONE. I know he's fellow content creator, if I recall. Alright, so let's go with the launch. We drew a land, which is pretty nice. And he will be playing Esper Control or Esper Legends. I'm not yet sure. We definitely need more red mana for this deck, so let's go. Some nice sleeves action. It's kinda hilarious. Alright, so let's go with this one. And I guess we are onto offensive. Let's drain those counter spells, I guess. He didn't play any legendary so far, no Raffine, so I'm pretty sure it should be a control deck. First one to go. Good. We have a lot of spiders where it came from. And Visions of Phyrexia is the big deal. This kind of deck can answer it. If they play control, they definitely have a farewell in the deck. I still think he has more counter spells, so we do not play our best card. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. It will help with all the make disappear mana. And let's see if he plays something like Bankbusters. Alright, he definitely makes the impression he has the farewell, right? No questions asked. Smork? 5 cards to go. Wandering Emperor. Alright. Alright, that's a hard one. That's a hard one, because if we play Visions of Phyrexia, he might farewell it, but it's 6 mana to answer a 4-drop, so I will do it. Alright. Let's read the card. Giving exile the top card. You may play that card at the end step. If you didn't play, you get the power stone. So, is it farewell? That's my only question. It's alright. Alright. As long as he doesn't counter our stuff, we should be fine. Let's see our card. you know, it's basically the same as playing Power Stone, but it comes during our turn, so that's pretty nice. We can double Abrade. What is the mana? The Dissipate mana. I think it's a Dissipate. He might have the stone, right? Stone is what? 4. I don't want to ramp him too much, honestly. But I will still play the Spider. I think double Abrade is one of the like things we should be doing. It's kinda scary because he can name artifacts and enchantments and only farewells our side of the board. That's a hard one. I will end the turn right here. I'm a bit scared what he will do. I think he has the stone, and I think he wants to melt the Urza, and that's a problem overall. Alright. Also we have the Blast Zone that can hit Urza, so something to consider. It hits our Spider too. Next turn we can attack Urza, and hopefully we can Abrade it. Told you. Artifacts, enchantments, and graveyards. Alright, I think I get the plan. So we kill the Urza right now as an answer. He can still counter it. Not perfect. I will actually do it like this. Because then we get rid of this free mana. You know, I don't think he will use it, but there is a chance. Let's see. That's a hard one. He doesn't need to counter the first one. This is the moment of truth. I'm not the biggest fan of, you know, double playing the card. He might partition it. Oh, that's exactly 1 mana short. Oh, that hurts. But it's still not over. Yeah, that's the problem with double removing something. But he's fully tapped out, guys. Oh, I see. Again 1 mana. Oh, that's brutal. Oh, 1 mana for Make Disappear and 1 mana for the Leveler. Alright. That will be harsh. That will definitely be a harsh one. Alright, so he pumps it. He still might have a Dissipate. I would guess it's a Dissipate in hand. That's a weird attack. Like, we're at 17, so what is it? A Ganja? Parasitic Grasp, alright. I'm kinda fine with this one. We still want to play the Leveler. We trade for this one. And when we attack with we just need to put it into the battlefield, basically. That's the whole thing, because then we can kill Urza. If this is the Dissipate, and I think it might be, we are in some trouble. Let's go for 2. What? 1, 2. Yeah, we can only go for 1. Unfortunate, but we wouldn't be able to play it anyway. Our moment of truth. The Dissipate or no Dissipate? We kill Urza first, because when we attack we kill the Emperor. Oh, that feels good. That's a pretty good start so far. Let's see, he doesn't have a lot of time. In next turn we kill his whole board right now. And we are at 13, we have some decent cardo. Oh, this is a really nice draw. A weird one, but a good one. I mean, if I give up this 8 damage, I can kill the Emperor. Fully. I shouldn't be able to win against control deck with, you know, endgame. I'm greedy. Man, I'm a control player. I'm just a control player. He might have another Emperor, but then we probably Otawara our stuff. Alright, so the trigger is on. Union? Acceptable. It's not a lot of life, so he's looking for answers. He probably doesn't have it. I mean, I'll take it. And ladies and gentlemen, the board is officially clear. I could play it. He has it. He really has it.
I'm not overconfident.
Do you want it? Of course you do. Alright, like the battle of wits, definitely. I kinda love it. We are definitely both doing as much as we can. And I can play the leveler. So the only thing I'm scared is counter spell, because as long as he doesn't counter something, like, you know, the leveler, we should be absolutely fine. I could try killing the Emperor with the blast zones. Feels absolutely too slow. Oh my god. All of those cards are absolutely amazing. Oh, that was a pain. Each one of those cards was a win con on its own. This was the card that wasn't the win con. Oh man. Oh man. So what is the play? This forces a sweeper. This forces a sweeper. I could go for 5 mana, but it doesn't really accomplish anything, right? Whenever you cast, that's the big point. Even if it gets countered, we still kill the Emperor. And we have 2 mana. Cool. Man, I love this game. It is really tense. Oh no, he drew it! Oh, the pain. The absolute pain of the only card we were fearing. But it's fine. Emperor is still down. He's down to 2 cards. As long as his draws aren't absolutely amazing, our Battalion can finish the job. We definitely do not play this one. I mean, go for it! Battalion! Just no counter spells, please. That was an oopsie. I meant to play a 9 mana version. I'm such a dummy. That was the worst misplay of this whole freaking game. So what happened, I wanted to play the 9 mana version, but I just assumed, yeah, it's red, right? But the true version is the artifact one. I didn't read the text. So that is a huge blunder. And it might cost me the game. After a pretty nice one, I would say. We definitely messed this one up. Yeah, he's getting all the free value. One of the bright sides of this play is that we played around Make Disappear, but that was not intentional, and that was a bad play, in all honesty. And we will get punished for it. So now we go for the Blast Zone. We do not cycle it at the end step, and our opponent knows about it, so he's trying to get as much value from the Emperor as he can. Yeah, let's go. Oh, that was such a big blunder. I'm honestly sad because I just assumed it was just snap decision, you know? Alright. If we had the 4/4 version, we could just play it, remove all of his board and just get a free value. But it's not what happened, right? Yeah, I think this is a good moment to just... Well, not really. Let's force the Emperor first. Maybe we get a free trade. But he's playing very well, so he won't go for it. That's an Inferno Grasp, sure. I mean, this is pretty good. Now we got our value. Alright, top deck mode again. And honestly, I'm kinda throwing so far, so let's try to make a bit better decisions from now on. I mean, this is okay. So, from the next turn onwards, he has 1 top deck, we have 2 top decks. We should win from here, but let's see if that's the case. Oh man, I can remedy my situation. Alright, we definitely want to play this one. This is a really good play. He drew a Dissipate, but he doesn't know about this. I won't lie, we are kinda lucky. And Sloth, can you freaking play the card correctly this time? Oh, I feel bad because I should lose this game, just simply because I didn't click the right version. Our top decks are really good, but we are... Never mind, scrap that. Like, Dissipate into the Populate, we are even right now. Oh man, that's not a good play. Oh, that kinda sucks. We will keep this one. How much can he utilize our Power Stones? Not really, right? Cyclones? So we do not remove those. I mean, we say go? we get a Power Stone. We are top decking twice cards he does, so we should be okay. It's probably 3, right? One should be at 4, second one should be at 3. So let's put 2 counters. In case Urza, Power Stones, things like this are on the table. I mean, the more the merrier, right? Problem is that he plays Farewells. Let's leave 1 card for the discard in case we have to do it. Alright, this will be weird. As long as he doesn't hit Farewell, we should be winning this really hard, but we need a win con. We need... Oh my god! Oh, the pain! The absolute pain of drawing every correct card. But truth to be told, it's still my misplay from before. I think we would be closing the game if... Oh no. I cannot beat the top deck war, guys. I just cannot do it. Alright. Okay, this is a really good draw. I need it. I need it so bad. We should tap the color. I need to be careful about the tapper. Not the best. Definitely not the best ones, but we at least dig through the bad cards. Skitterbeam. Like, we even 1 search engine, I'm pretty sure we have at least 1 in the deck. Right, that's a land. Good. We need him to play a lot of lands. And you know what? Let's go for another Mightstone. We need to pierce through our deck. At some point we will draw a card that matters. Oh my god. Not like this. Like, not like this. Game, please. I drew so many cards. Oh my god, this Celestus is absolutely amazing here. But he played a spell, so we will Abrade it at the end step. We cannot allow him to... Oh no. We destroy in response. Alright. Okay. Cool. So he cannot cycle cards. Alright, 1 card. The battle of who draws better cards. Oh no. I will never win this battle. Like, I'm drawing only cards, only lands right now. And that's a casual Teferi from top. After we outdrew him by 3 cards or something crazy like this. Oh no. We'll kill Teferi, but the card he got is still here. We also kill our own Mightstone. But I guess it's fine. You know what? We have a lot of mana. So... Whoa, whoa, whoa. I nearly did it. Not the most happy about the draws, guys, honestly. Like, okay, that's finally something. It's not the worst, you know? Alright, we definitely play this. So, I can just kill Teferi by attacking, right? And I think it's way better to do it like this. Because we basically save the land that might come handy later. Alright. Alright, we keep this 3 damage. It might matter at some point. It might matter at some point. Guys, there is a chance. Oh no. Those draws are absolutely killing me. Emperor. I call it. It's the Emperor. Do I want the Power Stone? Not really. Let's get rid of this one. It will be tapped. Alright. Emperor, of course. Oh my god. It doesn't end. Like, this is just from the top of the deck. This is absolutely from the top of the deck. And it's out. We can kill the Emperor, because it was cast at the combat phase, so we have the second main phase for the sorcery, but the damage was done, and I cannot draw any more lands than this. Man, we are really... Like, it's 9 lands to what? 9? We have 4 lands more, and 2 in the hand, so we drew 6 lands more altogether. That's kinda crazy. 6 lands. Oh my god. Guys, do subscribe for this game, because I'm dying on the inside. Oh my god. Please, no land. Alright, alright. We save one of the cards. So, the important stuff. We need a lot of mana. We need to start doing it as soon as possible, of course. So he can answer and try to kill it. And after he answers, we need to do the whole sequence again, so we draw. And he should do it at 6 mana probably, because that's the most efficient. Fortunately, given we are drawing only lands from 5 turns, we will be able... Alright. I wonder if that was the correct one. He doesn't have answers anymore. Oh my god, 3 lands? No, only 1. Good. We also know that he doesn't have any instant speed. Yeah, we have those cards in the deck. Let's go for this. Guys, I think we are doing it. We finally broke through all the lands, and this was our cardo that we ran in the deck. Just for, you know, this kind of situation. Oh, that's brutal. That's really brutal. He's playing into the populate, I think? Oh, okay. Very nice play. I think he meant this one, yeah, because he knew about this one as well. Alright. I mean, let's start drawing our cards. This is exactly what we have in the deck for such situations. Oh my god, if I didn't miss this single, you know, piece of mana. Or the Skitterbeam before. Like, we have a lot of damage, guys, in the deck. So we Smork. And I think we should Abrade the Mightstone, because he has ways to go around it. And I'm not casting the Bankbuster right now. And let's see what he does. I would guess Farewell. I think 2 were down. Alright. I would expect a sweeper, because this forces a sweeper. If he goes 1 by 1, I mean, okay, we will try to outpower this one. 5 cards, man, this game is absolutely crazy. Alright, that's the second one. Imagine if I didn't misplay the Skitterbeam Battalion. That would be so much better. I think he's trying to play into basically us losing all the win cons, so we just simply cannot kill him. And it is a possibility, that's a good strategy overall. Do I want to kill the Mightstone? Not really. I will draw, like, I have so much mana. I mean, it's much harder to sweep at instant speed. So we do it. Because we have so much mana that whatever he has, he needs to use it right now. And it will hit something. If not Battalion, it will hit, you know. Like, we need to pressure him, because I think he has the single removal spell. That was an indeed great game, my friend. I still do not believe it's over, but yeah, guys, we did it! We did it, even though I misplayed super hard, and honestly I probably deserve to lose, but I think Flute, like, evens it out, and that was a great game from MTG MALONE. He played it really well. Alright, we're going first. The mana base is sketchy, but we will take it. We have enough lands that we should really draw at least one, and with Bankbuster we can kinda force it in the worst case. So, you know, being on the play makes it much better. On the draw, that would be super scary. But with the Bankbuster, like, we have, I think, 3 draws. Yeah, okay, that's really good. And we start with the Bankbuster. There is a chance for a Abrade. You never like to see it, but it's worth the risk. Probably. Probably. Also, we cannot get... No, leave it. Oh my god. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, so let's see what the counter plan is, because we basically got removed from our gameplay, and let's see what our opponent is doing. And he's doing a fat nothing. I'm not gonna lie, I would love to have this Bankbuster. Maybe it wasn't worth the risk, I'm not sure, guys. I'm really doing... If I play this, he will just counter it. They always have make disappear. So I guess I need to wait until he taps out somehow. I mean, that's disrespectful. Only 10 turns to go. Alright, so let's see how much of an investment he wants to do. To basically pressure us with this. That's a third Abrade in a row. Alright. I mean, that's a weird play, but we are in a weird world. So will he actually defend those two 1/1 tokens and hope that they will win him the game? What are we doing? Oh my god, this is like, you know... I don't know, it's just a version of Magic for people without rares, I don't know. He actually... oh my god, he actually sacrificed... What the... I told you, by the way, I told you he has this card. We decline. I mean, that was the weirdest game of Magic. We could kill it, but you know what? I will risk that 17 turns is enough to answer this little creature. And we got rid of one make disappear. Alright, you got your one damage. I'm absolutely proud of this person's game plan to kill us with the token. Alright, and now when we are finally a bit serious, I actually reduced my longevity for one turn. Alright, no counter spell. So right now there is a chance he doesn't have it. I think he might have it still, but at least we have a good chance that he doesn't. We draw 2 cards. We need lands, we need a lot of stuff, and this is a really good draw, which finally got us going. And our opponent had the tool to prevent all of this in his hand, but we kinda outplayed him a little bit, I think. That's why you don't plan your game for a channel land that creates a 2/2 with haste as your win con. Alright, so possibly he will kill this, of course. Now there goes the part when they just keep casting Invoke the Spell until they kill you, which will be super annoying, because at some point, indeed, we might die to it. Alright, so do we give him the Power Stone for the Fable? Yeah, sure. Let's make sure that Kiki-Jiki is not a factor. They do not have great ways to use the mana. They can use Channel, basically on the lands, right? That's the play. Alright, so he gets a card. Basically, we are against the clock of Invoke the Spell, right? Whenever it attacks. Cast spell, attacks, cool. That's pretty nice. And discarding make disappears? Alright. Like, I mean, I would probably keep those, but you can do what you want. So we kill one of the... that's pretty tempting. But I still think the mana is really helpful in this kind of matchup. So we can abrade one of the creatures and kill the other one, right? 3 damage. Let's go like this. No particular reason. So now even if he has make disappear, it's not really relevant. We smork. Don't forget this has trample. So we will basically turn his whole deck into Power Stones. You gotta appreciate it. Alright. Oh, that's so unfortunate. And? Alright. That's some decent damage. Alright. 8 to face. Alright. Now we need to be serious. Do they have the exile effect? I don't think they do, right? What is their best removal? Burn down the house? Brotherhood Sand? Nothing hits what we have. So, let's go. I mean, I think you enjoy the Power Stones. I never have transferred my opponent deck into Power Stones, and that feels really glorious. Alright guys, you need to believe me, it's 2-color deck. Really, I promise you. It's definitely not an artifact deck. So we start like this, it doesn't really matter. And the fact that we are on play is so insanely huge here. Like, we will be able to create so much pressure. And even if he can answer all of this, like, it will make some difference. I'm so tempted to just kill the Bankbuster with this one, but... oh my god, we ramp our opponent. No, don't ramp him. They really kill my stuff. It seems like such a horrible idea. Whatever. You got me. You got the free value, alright? And we cannot attack because of the defender, of course. But we need to ramp. Next turn, it's battalion time. It's Azorius control, so they should play the populate. When we see their pattern of playing, I hope that it will give me some information what they might have. They are definitely thinking about something. Because if they keep removing one by one our creatures, that suggests they don't have the populate. If they just wait and stall, it's nearly for sure like either the populate or farewell if they think they have time. Alright, bro. There's a decision to be made. Alright. That's an interesting one. So we play the land. What then? That's a big one. That's a big one. I can just attack with search engine. I'm not sure if that's enough pressure. I probably will Abrade. Alright, I don't think the battalion is good call, you know. This is unblockable. So I need to make sure it's juicy. Because, oh, I'm such a bad player, I forgot the spider can be blocked. Ah, crap. Well, so, do we give our opponent the Bankbuster thing? That's brutal. That's so brutal. This way we at least negate some of the extra value that he got, but yeah, not my favorite. And I need to tap it so I cannot use the mana from the blast zone. Tapland helps a little bit. Lay down arms, sure. Alright, alright. Will he attack? Of course he shouldn't. He's clearly on the defending side of this whole spectrum. Smorky Smorky? I know, I could be doing stuff, but I don't think that's the winning play. I think this is a bit better. He can use the Power Stones, but then we can surprise him with the Battalion and possibly kill Urza, depending on how he plays. Because I think he can, he needs the Weakstone and the Mightstone, of course. Alright, that's a bit better. So now he has no blue mana, and we should be able to surprise him a little bit. I need to keep ramping, you know? That's fine. Will he start attacking? I would laugh if he attacked me. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Alright. Thran Spider. So if we attack with everything, we can kill Tezzeret, but not much more, basically. If we double attack, he needs to block, right? And then we lose... Yeah, this is Planewalkers. That would be absolutely perfect. Alright, I think that might be the play. It's kinda obvious, right? But normally he could ignore it because face damage does not matter. But in this particular case... Yeah, see? We got the good stuff. 3 damage to everything. See ya! No... No... What? Oh my god, that's kinda clever. Didn't think of this one. I probably should. Fine. You got this round, but still the Planewalker is down and the other stuff is down. Now we play the Spider, we have some pressure, and when we can build to this 9 mana, that will be a whole different situation. And don't forget the Leveler can be, you know, kinda big deal. Okay, 1 card in hand, so he's going a bit all in on the Urza, right? That's a tapland. Of course it's a tapland, why wouldn't it be? So he wants to melt the Urza on the next turn, right? He plays 3, he has 5, exactly 7. So on the next turn, he's melting. And on the next turn we are levelering. And yes, that's a word from now on. I mean, that's some decent damage, right? Man, the Battalion is a really fun card. I have to admit, it's just so fun to just 5 mana, here's my board with haste. Alright. So I think he will melt. Not sure what he will do. Make tokens, I guess? Maybe draw cards? I wonder. It's not an easy situation right now. Also, he has one card that we don't know of. Alright. Honestly, it's probably the least threatening thing he could have as the last card in control deck. He was a bit wasteful with some of the cards. And we got some nice value with Tezzeret. Alright, guys. We need to beat the Urza Planewalker.
Is just an opportunity to experiment.
Have fun with the quotes, that's not something you see very often. Good choice. What about the rest? This stick is the most important thing, because I'm not sure what he will do with it. Alright, so he won't have value. I mean... yeah! That's your Urza. Oh, we planned exactly for this one. Trample. He can double block, and honestly he should, because if he gets a removal, that's fine. But we still have the Bankbuster, so he needs extremely good top decks, few turns in a row, or he's dead. And I think we really turned this one around. Like, we were on the losing side at some point. Alright, we're going first. I mean, this is not the best hand I have seen in my whole life, but it's definitely a kinda decent one, especially on the play. I like the explosion. And are we really against control? I don't want to be against control. This is not what our deck does. Because if they counter our 8 and 9 drops, like, it's not great. So we need to start some pressure. Let's see the first counter spell. So Grixis, that's nearly for sure a counter spell. Make disappear, right? Alright, maybe they didn't want to play it. Maybe they think the spider is beneficial. Maybe they keep the counter spell and play Abrade just to get rid of it cheaper. Like, you know, cheaper card value-wise. I think that's what happened. They have the answer and they decided they want the Power Stone. And that's an interesting decision, because obviously if we play this card, we are guaranteed to use the Power Stones. Honestly, this is pretty good stuff for us, right? We could go for the Mightstone. This kinda puts us in a lot of mana for the Leveler. Maybe that's correct play. We don't get the value though. I hate wasting the value, you guys know it. We could also go Explosion, kill the Goblin. Is that really the best play? We need to draw a land as well. Oh well, it will be epic at least, right? Whatever. I'm too greedy. I cannot pass cards. Guys, I'm just simply incapable of refusing free cards from my Mightstone. And I'm kinda happy with it. It also, like, we wouldn't draw a land naturally, so we wouldn't be able to play the Leveler if we didn't draw cards. But now we kinda can. We need to tap him out somehow. Alright, I nearly have an idea. Alright. This will be interesting turn. We have a lot of ways to do this stuff right now. So he has make disappear mana, and I'm pretty sure he has it. I'm honestly quite sure he has it. So we can go Brotherhood Sand and destroy all of his artifacts. Now this probably... oh, next turn it will be the same but better. Alright, so we probably play like this. Yeah, I think this is the play. This is sorcery, alright. We need to remember this one. Oh, I could do it better. I could do it, but I didn't think about on this one. Because this forces him to draw a card. And then his mana is tapped out. So for 2 mana I could make sure that the next play won't be countered. I didn't think about it. Oh, that would be much smarter than what I did. Yep, and nobody will deny a card. I also have the wrong mana right now, so I cannot follow up with what I really wanted. So a lot of disasters on my part, not gonna lie. There's no point in doing it right now. We will go for the Brotherhood Sand on the next turn. So I messed up pretty heavily in 2 ways. First, I didn't force his mana as the first play of the turn. Second, I took the wrong mana, so you know. Well, I guess I don't have that more red, so maybe it's okay, kinda. I thought I have more red. So the spider goes Sia. And we need to think about the counters right now on the blast zones. Probably 3. I think 3 because it hits Upriser and Kiki-Jiki. Shorted is also something. He doesn't have enough mana though right now. He's always keeping 2 mana, guys. I'm pretty darn sure he has it. And he really wants the treasure. I think he sacrificed the goblin for it, just to hit the treasure. Interesting. What does it mean? I mean, alright. Oh, he's so scared about the ability, I think. That's fine, that's fine. But look at the mana. Never blue is tapped. Every single time. But we will be able to pay. So, let's put a charge counter. 1, because we cannot put more. That's a nice draw, in all honesty. And now we say it should be colorless mana. Man, the auto tapper in this deck is absolutely crazy. So we kinda got that turn because of the blast zones. We will be able to put the counters though, so whatever he plays, we have some leniency. We need to start going with the levelers. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, so let's get the mana first. And I will put it to 3. I think this is correct play. So now we have 2 and 3. And if he plays something more expensive like Shorted, well, it will be a bit hard with the leveler, I guess. But I didn't want to waste this mana. Blast Zone is super mana intensive. You know what? It's kind of fine. It's still 2 mana. Look at this every single time. Blue mana and something else. This is such a make disappear. Do we play into it? It definitely doesn't feel great, but we have a nerf. And we still need to make sure that, you know, it's here. It's tapped, right? I mean, why not? Alright. So let's see the make disappear that he's holding since forever. The reason I still played, we didn't have another place. Like, we could kill the staff, but the make disappear will be there on the next turn as well. We lack so much mana to pay for it. And it has a nerf, so we basically can replay it at any point in the game. If that was Exile counterspell, I wouldn't play into it. That would basically get 2 effects, right? Alright, that was really quick. That was really quick. I might cycle it. I think he might not have another one, but we will see. I mean, whatever. We kind of wasted the big effect, but as you can see, the priority that passed so quickly suggests he doesn't have answers too much, but we will see. Or the answers are sorcery speed, I guess. We can try to kill him with the levelers, I guess. Somehow we are at 8 HP, by the way. The magic of, you know, just invoke despair. Are you serious? He just drew another one? Alright. Attack. Alright. I'm not sure what's up, but he definitely plays like he has something. Oh, that's a cycling in response. I mean, he's dead on the next turn, and we will play this. A reason we might be able to play around Make Disappear if we hit untapped land. This is any target, right? So also face. Alright, that's interesting. He won't be able to block with it. He needs a counter spell. Alright. So he's paining himself pretty much right now. So it has to be a Brotherhood. So if we attack with the leveler alone, he can still block. We don't have enough mana to go around it. So what we will do we do this. Man, those colorless lands kinda hurt in this game. So now he won't have blockers. And let's see what he will do. Make disappear. Alright, alright. So I could pay for it. And honestly, I think I will. Can he kill us? He's playing like he has invoked Despair right now. Because if he has the third one, and you guys know they always have a lot of those, that is a strange decision. If I pay this, I won't be able to make a play this turn. But then he loses the Harvester. So let's go. I nearly forgot that we are still, you know, around killing the Harvester. So let's see. Because now he cannot kill us with Invoke. And I will play this, because we need a lot of mana to make sure that whatever happens next turn, it won't be lethal for us. He's like, he doesn't know it, but he's at basically 2 life right now, so I really hope he will pain himself to defend against the Leveler, and then we just kill him with the Explosion. That's my idea for the deck, we will see if it works. Oh, I knew deep down in the heart. Alright, that's your third Invoke Despair, because obviously you have to have as many as possible. Did he hit the 4th one as well? How good at Magic are you? Of course! That's 4th Invoke Despair in top 27 cards. Probably the only card that wins him the game right now, directly. And we would just cast this when he tapped out. Well, that's not what I would love to see, but it's fine.